بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah, we're just going through the virtues of Ramadan, and in a hadith here it's been mentioned Ali ibn Umar رضي الله عنهما قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على المتسحرين. Ibn Umar radiallahu anhu, he mentions and narrates that our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that indeed Allah Ta'ala and His angels, they send mercy upon those who eat sahri, those who partake of sahri. So it's amazing that Allah Ta'ala's favor is even upon us. Even when a person is partaking of sahri, that means that to partake sahri and to eat at the time of sahri, that itself is a rewardable act, and a person is rewarded just for eating in that time. There are also many ahadith that mention the virtues of sahri, and the rewards have been finely explained as well. In fact, there's this one scholar known as Allama Aini rahmatullah alayhi. He's very famous, and he's known for this book which he compiled. It's an explanation of Bukhari Sharif. So this book is called Umdatul Qari. So he's very famous, and he's known for that book especially. So he's mentioned the virtues of sahri, and he's quoted from 17 different sahabas in regards to that. From 17 different sahabas. So that means there's plenty to say. And the majority of the ulama there in the view that, and all the ulama in fact, they agree that sahri, to partake of sahri, this is a mustahab act. This is something which is desirable. So it's very sad, in fact, as well, that many people we might notice, maybe we might hear from our own family members, or maybe we might even see from our own family as well, that they deprive themselves from this great reward and this great blessing. Why? This is due to their own laziness and their own lack of concern, to the extent that what happens is sometimes people, they'll probably finish Taraweeh, and after Taraweeh they'll have their meal, and then after that they'll go sleep and just forget about waking up for sahri. So they have that meal thinking that that's their sahri, when in fact the actual meaning of sahri means to partake and to eat food shortly before dawn, meaning shortly before the time of Fajr starts and the time of Fajr begins. Others have also mentioned that sahri, the actual time of sahri, it commences from the second half of the night. Others have gone to the extent that they've divided the night into 6 portions, and they say that okay, sahri is the last sixth. The time of sahri is the last sixth of the night. So, in other words, obviously it depends what view you take, but for sure, definitely the second half of the night, that's where the sahri time would be for sure. And it's also been we should also remember that okay, if that's what we're basing the calculation on, then to have one sahri later, this is more rewarding. And to have it later, what does that mean? That we have it later in a sense that we're well aware that we have sufficient time to eat, and we don't go too close to the Fajr starting time. So to eat at the latest possible time is better and greater in reward than eating earlier, and like we mentioned, subject to the condition that no doubt remains as to whether sahri had been eaten before the time of dawn. And there are many ahadiths which have explained the virtues of sahri, inshallah ta'ala. So we'll leave it till there. May Allah Ta'ala gives us tawfiq to benefit, and may Allah Ta'ala gives us tawfiq to, inshallah Ta'ala, partake of sahri also. Subhanallah bihamdi, subhanakallahumma bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.